Seeing fields of cotton across the fertile lands of the Mississippi Delta brought a great deal of pleasure to Jack Hamilton. An accountant by trade, Hamilton had a strong desire to work the land and raise crops, especially cotton.
Although I never really was raised on a farm, I was not, but I wanted a farm. I had the opportunity through my father to buy a small farm here in Lake Providence, and so we settled here and been here for 45 years.
He truly loved the land. He was constantly making improvements wherever it needed to be. He promoted cotton so greatly. I mean, that was his heart and his passion was cotton. And so he would love to see that it's coming back.
But boy, let me tell you something, when it comes to land leveling, you better get out of the way. He loved moving dirt more than anything else. I remember him in there working on a cut sheet, and he just loved it. So I think the bottom line answer on it, he just loved the land.
Hamilton's love for cotton motivated him to develop two programs still benefiting cotton producers today: the Cotton Warehouse Association and the Agricultural Self-Insurance Program. He played an integral role in establishing the Hollybrook Gin and Warehouse nearly 50 years ago, and others quickly adopted this business model.
He was trying to figure out how much a gin could make on a bale of cotton and put it in a warehouse that the gin owned. As a result of that, cotton warehouses started springing up all over Louisiana, and they have been a huge success. This warehouse out here, Hollybrook Warehouse, since its inception in 1971, it's rebated back $77 million. And I don't know how many gin-owned warehouses there are, but if you added up all those distributions, it'd be a huge number.
Hamilton wasn't afraid to take up the fight for the American farmer. Whenever an advocate for agriculture was needed at the state capitol or the nation's capital, Hamilton was eager to take up the cause to ensure farmers had the opportunity for success.
If America is going to maintain a viable supply of food and fiber, it's going to take some support from Congress and from the public to keep us competitive, because we cannot compete against foreign governments that subsidize our agriculture much more heavily than they do in America.
He loved talking about policy, trying to figure out the implications of policy changes, and he loved the give and take of politics up in Washington and Baton Rouge.
He was a problem solver. When he saw a problem, he did what he had to solve it. And if that meant getting people together, lobbying for legislation, that's what he did.
Jack Hamilton is respected for his contributions to the agricultural community, but he is admired for the way he treated people. He always made it a point to take the time to hear what others thought about issues related to farming and the community.
He could talk to anybody, and if you were in his office, you were the only one he was concerned about at that time. He was a great teacher, a great friend, a great mentor.
The people that worked for him just loved him to death. He treated people very well, and they really liked Mr. Jack, and I really admired the way he treated people.
The warehouse at Hollybrook stands as a testament to Jack Hamilton's vision for cotton farming in Louisiana. But it is his character that will be his legacy that most will remember him by.
He was such a gentleman, and I really feel like that era is gone. I do. I just think the era of those gentlemen are gone.
He was a good friend of mine, and I enjoyed being around him, and I really miss him and Arabelle. They were very good people.
He was more like a family member than anything else, and we loved him. I want to get that on this tape. We loved Jack Hamilton. All of us did. I did, Major did, and Susie did. There's no doubt. And he left a big hole when he died.
I do it because I enjoy it. I love it. It's just my life. And although I probably do a little less now than I did a few years ago, I certainly am not ready to quit yet.